Witch of the West. Oh, I'm upside down. Can you, dizzy guys, can you not? Hello. Did I scare you? Doubt that. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to be painting two pumpkins today. This one and the other one, as well as this skull here that I have. It lights up. These all came from Target. They were pretty cheap. I just, I wanted to paint on them, make them into something fun. Sorry in advance for my noises. I really try to avoid that. Here I'm just making the thumbnail. I wanted to show you guys how I did it. I just squirted some paint on the paintbrush and now I'm just blending that in. I'm going to be painting this black anyway, so I'm like, might as well an extra layer. And this paint really doesn't need an extra layer of paint. It's very opaque. Black paint is like the best paint to paint with. That is a lot of P words for me. But we're just gonna head back into this pumpkin painting process. More P words. Oh my goodness, guys. This is finally painted black. I got a bit all over my hands. These nails, they are cool. They are just a little too close to my skin color for me. I did not realize that, but it's okay. They kind of look like witchy nails. But back to the painting, okay? So this pumpkin, I really wanted to try a different technique on. I've seen other YouTubers do this technique, just other artists in general. This can be called pointillism, which mainly has more detail in it, which mine does not. I would call mine dot painting. I literally just put dots on it. And you know what? I've never really done this before, so it was really fun to experiment with it. And I wanted to start with a dark green and kind of gradually put a lighter green and then a white and then add some red into it because I'm going to be making this into a watermelon pumpkin with some, some odd texture. I definitely recommend trying this just to relax. Like, okay, that wasn't relaxing right on cue to throw me off. But no, it's usually very relaxing, especially when you can make the dots like super tiny or super big. It's really fun. You can even just make random shapes with the dots if you take it away really quick or swipe it in a motion. It's really fun. Here I am just starting with that red. Because, watermelons tend to be red unless they're those fancy yellow watermelons or whatever exotic breed of melon people have come up with. I decided to keep mine a bit more traditional, but I'm not really sure how traditional a spiky watermelon on a pumpkin is. I might be digging myself a hole here. Either way, these spikes feel really flippin' cool. And you thought I was done with the spikes? No, I put so many spikes on this thing, but in the end, it looks amazing, and I'm so glad that I put all those spikes on there. I also put some black seeds, and it just looks great. What is this? My sculptures? Oh my gosh, go ahead and look at my other videos to see how I sculpt. Back to the pumpkin. She's looking great. My watermelon pumpkin water. Okay, we're on to the next pumpkin. I'm going to be painting the Wicked Witch of the West. Wow, I said that weird. Anyways, I already drew on her face thanks to this reference right here. So we're just going to go ahead and start painting. Starting with that big pickle nose. Don't get me wrong, I love a good pickle. I will eat a jar of those things. So I am not dissing her pickle nose in any way. It is scrumptious looking. I was able to mix a pretty good green for her face. I'm not using any professional paint. I'm using craft paint. I don't want to waste my really pretty expensive paint on a craft, though I am using it as a painting. Wow, can I use more words in this sentence than just repeating them? Either way, the craft paint worked really well, better than I was expecting. I was able to thin it out a little bit with water, but not too much because I still wanted it to get coverage. So I just kept going with that green, adding more layers and blending it with different colors, like darker shades of the same green, lighter shades of the same green, just kind of finding where those tones will be in the face. Just think of your own face, like where your cheekbones, where the shadows under your cheekbones, around your nose, under your chin. It's kind of just like makeup. You're just contouring. And you don't have to wear makeup or contour to know how to do this. I don't contour ever. I've never done it. I don't know how to do it, but I understand the basics of it. And after doing that, I'm just finding where my painting lacks definition. So I'm going in with the darks again, making sure it stands out. I'm adding her lips this time. I thinned my paint a bit so it would go on smoother. That's how I did that one stroke kind of thing. And I just added a tiny bit of black to the regular color of the face, and that's how I got the lip color. I made sure to paint the lips as if they were off of the face so that you could actually see that they weren't stuck on the face flat. Like it's more of a 3D kind of perspective on a 2D kind of perspective. Then I went with the eyebrows, which was the same technique I used for the lips. I just thinned the paint and tried to do clean strokes. The eyes are honestly my favorite part about this piece, especially the eyelids. Look at that eyeshadow. Look at it. It looks so crisp. And this is where the piece really started to come together. Painting the stem, I'm turning this into the hat of the witch. Yeah, so creative, right? It's a 3D aspect, and oh my gosh, she's almost done. Look at this. I feel like this is one of my favorite things that I've painted. I never really have painted anything spooky, especially the Wicked Witch of the West. Like, I don't really like the movie, but I do like the characters, if that makes any sense at all. I decided to go with the Posca pen because I figured that would get the edges a little crisper. Just gonna show you that I didn't do her whole body, but I kind of wanted her to look like she's floating in a way. I'm not sure if I pulled that off, but I think I did. Just gonna initial it right here with my YouTube signature, kind of, my logo, kind of. Yes. And here she is, completely done, sitting on a shelf, in view as you would see her any day of the week. Pretty cool. Right, so let's do the skull now. It is its turn. It's been very patient with me. I'm going to make this into a sugar skull. My fiance really likes sugar skulls, so I decided to do something for him as well as my channel, and it kind of just works out, you know? So here I am just painting the inside of his head. That makes total sense. I felt very uncomfortable doing that, but thankfully we are painting the outside of the skull now. I painted the inside so that the black streaks wouldn't be as prominent when the light shines, and I felt it was the best technique. I did see some spots where I didn't paint the inside all the way, and it really was obvious on the outside of the skeleton. Okay, well, it's a skull, that's what I meant. Either way, this looks so good black. It looks like it was made black, so smooth. We are starting with some blue paint. We're doing that dot painting technique again. Again, one of my favorite things. It is so satisfying and relaxing, especially once, okay, not that again, but especially once you get the hang of it. It is just so nice, guys. Try it out, please. These are the HD Folkart detailing paints. I found these in the garage. They're from 2006. Most of them were never opened, but they're still pretty good quality. Not sure where you can get them now. Probably Amazon. Probably not. I don't know. Somewhere's gotta have them, guys. Go ahead and look into that. Maybe even go to some garage sales. You might find something. I really enjoy using them. It's kind of like cake decorating or cookie decorating. Those fancy ones where they have all these intricate little designs. Definitely a step out of my comfort zone, but it was totally fun. Fun enough to use them twice in my video, like on 2 different things. Like, I feel like that shows for something. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about the paint, but I am gonna talk about this skull and how it is slowly but surely looking like a sugar skull. I have never made a sugar skull. I tend to do a lot of things that I've never done before, and that's good, you know, in a safe way, that is good. But in a challenging way, that's even better, okay? These teeth look horrible. I'm gonna fix them. Also, my sweaty hands kept rubbing off the paint. Had to do some touch-ups. That is one thing about me. My hands are always clammy. Like, no matter what I do, they're always clammy. And I painted over the teeth. They look a little better. I still kept some of the white to define the cracks. And look at this peak. Ooh, so cool, so cute. Just gonna keep doing that. And I decided to go with the natural, like, crack of a skull. You know how skulls have cracks? I did it in a more geometric kind of way, but I wanted to include the crack and then some more dots. Literally just random stuff. Here's the before And here's the after. I think it looks great. You can't really tell down by the teeth, but there are brown dots down there. And I put some hearts on the side, some stars. In the back is where I got a little lost, I will admit. There's some red, white, and blue. I'm like, what is happening right here? But it was fun. I had a great time doing this. Let me know what you guys think. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you want to stick around. I will see you guys next time in another video, and thank you again for being patient with me. Bye.